360 News, I'm Isaac Cole. Aid workers are given access to starving towns in Syria, plus thousands of people are evacuated as a Dubai hotel catches fire. At least 24 people are reported injured at the Address Hotel. The fire raged as people gathered in front of the Burj Khalifa to celebrate the new year. Badur Al-Harbi has this report.
A fire broke out 2 hours before midnight in Dubai the Address Hotel, where a massive fireworks display was being prepared. So far, the General Director of the Dubai Civil Defense reported that 1 person was killed, while 14 others were injured and been moved to the hospital right away. Thanks to the evacuation team, a miracle still escapes for thousands. Hundreds of firefighters rushed to the fire scene as flames rained down, distributing New Year's celebrations below. Authorities are currently on site to address the incident swiftly and safely. Local officials announced the fireworks would go ahead as planned. We are now at the Address Downtown Hotel Hall after the fire was put down, and as you can see, renovation has already started, so the hotel can restore its once again 5-star reputation. This is Badur Al-Harbi reporting from Dubai.
Police are investigating a suicide in Sharjah. The death is the latest in a series of suicides amongst Indian men. Dana Ibrahim has more.
Police still aren't sure what caused a 40-year-old Indian man to hang himself in a Sharjah laundromat this week. The case is the latest in a string of suicides by Indian expatriates over the last year. The owner of the El Nahda store says he discovered the body after he came to work at 6 a.m. The deceased used a piece of cloth to hang himself from the laundromat ceiling. He remained there until police arrived to take the body to a forensic laboratory for an autopsy. While the reason behind the suicide is still unknown, investigators are convinced that there was no foul play. The door to the laundromat was locked from the inside, doing away with any initial suspicions police might have had about murder. This is Dan Ibrahim, signing off.
Social media posts depict children starving to death. Now, aid workers are finally being given access to Madaya in Syria. Our reporter has this special report. The following report contains images viewers may find distressing. This child has not eaten in 7 days. Despite this, he manages to smile. He is asked what he wants to eat. Something sweet, he says. 360 cannot verify these images, but aid agencies say the town needs help. Doctors Without Borders report at least 23 people have died, including 6 babies, like this one. The Red Cross announced today progress had been made to reach the people of Madaya.
The ICRC, alongside with the Syrian Arab Red Crescent, our main partner, and the United Nations, were granted the access to deliver humanitarian aid to those locations, to Fua, Kefraya, and Madaya.
Aid will now be sent to the government-held areas in the south of Syria, including Madaya. It will also be sent to the rebel-held areas across the border in Lebanon. Diplomatic talks later this month may determine Madaya's future. For now, aid looks set to arrive on Sunday. This is Isaac Cole reporting from Mashrua Duma, Damascus. American company Netflix launches in the United Arab Emirates. But will the streaming service be relevant in a country where television is still in high demand? Our reporter has more. Netflix chief executive shocked fans at last night's Consumer Electronics Show.
While you have been listening to me talk, the Netflix service has gone live in nearly every country of the world but China, where we hope to also be in the future.
The UAE is one country now offering the online streaming service. Netflix had previously been suggested for a global launch by the end of 2016. Users in the UAE can now sign up for the service at 30 dirham per month. This will allow access to films and television shows in HD quality. However, some potential buyers are skeptical.
At this point, it's been unavailable here for so long that most people have found alternative sources to find the content that they want to watch, including me.
Netflix in the UAE also offers a reduced selection to the US counterpart. Exclusives including House of Cards and Orange is the New Black are notably absent. Netflix fans may be excited by the site's launch in the UAE, but with notable titles missing, will it live up to expectations? This is Isaac Cole, reporting from Sharjah. A New York police officer is in critical condition after being injured in a shootout. Our reporter has more.
A New York Police Department officer is recovering from his wounds after a massive shootout in the Bronx. The NYPD says that Officer Sharud Stewart and his partner were responding to calls about a mob of young men armed with guns, knives, and bats in the street. The men had just walked out from a party and had begun fighting in the middle of the neighborhood. 15 rounds had been fired at Stewart, but only one made direct impact on his right ankle. The suspect, Christopher Rice, is in serious condition from wounds in his neck, abdomen, thigh, and hand. Rice's criminal records includes assault charges and resisting arrest. He is currently the only person held in custody. 5 other people have also been taken to the hospital for stab wounds. Mayor de Blasio has commended Stewart for his role in the brawl and has hailed him as a hero. The cause of the fight is still being investigated. While Stewart has been hailed as a hero, many residents in the neighborhood have expressed concern over increasing incidents of gang-related violence. This is Dan Ibrahim, signing off.
Donald Trump says Obama's gun controls will backfire. Hanan Iskandrani reports.
Families, moms, dads, children, whose lives have been changed forever.
The United States President Barack Obama gave a speech for a national sense of urgency to limit gun control. Obama supports the Second Amendment to the Constitution by advocating for more gun control. The White House is seeking to expand background checks for buyers.
Number 1, anybody in the business of selling firearms must get a license and conduct background checks or be subject to criminal prosecutions.
I'm going to have to take a look at it, but I don't like changing. Right now they have plenty of
But
rules
dozens
and
of Republican politicians disagree with Obama's interpretation of the Second Amendment. The president tells the National Rifle Association that his actions are not to take away everybody's guns. Republicans like Donald Trump blame mass shootings on mental illnesses and disagree with the extra background checks.
Republicans roundly condemn the executive action. Front-runner Donald Trump believes Obama's executive order on guns will give his own supporters a reason to go to the polls.
I didn't like the fact that it's always executive orders. If you look at Paris, if you had people in that room that had a revolver strapped to their belt, they had a gun strapped to someplace, and we could do some shooting.
The order of design will be to bypass a gridlock Congress. This is Hanan Iskandarani reporting from Washington, D.C.
DJ Khaled proves to be a Snapchat sensation. Numerous snaps show fans copying his catchphrases. Bador Al-Harbi has more.
You may know DJ Khaled as the Miami rapper who has featured in basically every rap song since 2006. If that doesn't ring any bells, maybe you've heard his popular quote, "Another one," which has taken over Vine and memes all over the internet.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
But beyond his quotable catchphrases and rapping, DJ Khaled is the new life coach to millennials on Snapchat.
You know, when you climbing that mountaintop, they root for you. When you get to that top, it's a whole nother movie. You see what I'm saying? And that's why you have to respect the great ones, the ones that stay on top, because that ain't easy.
DJ Khaled is undoubtedly the most entertaining and influential celebrity on Snapchat. Thousands of followers remake Khaled's Snapchat videos and post them over the social media.
They don't want you to want to the monsters, they don't. They don't want you to live. bought that jacuzzi. Gotta water them plants every single day. The key to success. Lion!
I'm thirsty. You see that? Got this out of Dubai. 100,000 each. Customized. What's that? Another one.
If you want to win no matter what, or at the very least feel significantly more inspired, listen to DJ Khaled's Keys to Success. His influence on Snapchat hit another level this holiday season in the form of a worldwide Christmas filter. Clearly, Khaled deserved the look from Snapchat, but the man was still humbled when he found out about it. Even though we may not understand all of Khaled's keys to success, we definitely do not want him to stop sharing with us. Give his Snapchat account a follow at DJ Khaled305 and join him into the journey of success. Bless up. This is Badour Al-Harbi reporting from Miami.
Now over to Hanan Iskandrani with your sport.
Thanks, Isaac. Rafael Benitez has his contract terminated as Real Madrid's head coach. Rumors are confirmed as Zinedine Zidane is appointed head of Real Madrid. Our reporter has more. France's football legend Zinedine Zidane has been promoted by Real Madrid to replace Rafael Benitez as the head coach. The club president, Florentino Perez, terminates Rafael only 7 months into his contract during a press conference in Santiago Bernabeu.
Zidane, a hero during his playing days with Real Madrid, believes he will put his heart and soul into coaching the team.
Todo lo mejor con todos los jugadores y yo creo que va a salir.
Now Benitez wants to return to England and manage again in the Premier League. This is Hanan Iskandarani reporting from Spain.
That's it from us at 360 News. Goodbye.